Good morning, Full Size Life family. Michael here. Day 17, March 17th. I did a lot yesterday. New personal record, 37,500 and change in steps. I've never had recorded that many steps on Garmin since I've owned it. Since I've been using Garmin. So that is absolutely nuts. But why is that so important to me? I made up 5,000 steps yesterday. So I'm only short 9,800 and change now, or behind schedule. Still got 2 days I'm gonna be on an airplane. So I'm sure those days are gonna be kind of hard to get all the steps in. We're just gonna get it done. I'm hoping to still have it done by 30th instead of the 31st, instead of waiting until the last day to get it done, or finishing it up with just a few steps left. However, when I get to that point, probably gonna live stream it. So if you're watching my videos, I'll start posting up totals more often, so I can keep track of me. Crossed over that 500,000 mark already. Yeah, we're getting there. Much better spirits today than I was on the weekend. I was freaking out because of I'd gotten too hot on Saturday and Sunday, and I didn't get nearly enough steps in, so I fell behind. Back to being frosty again for a little bit. Do appreciate y'all. Full Size Life family. If you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, it's free. If you think I can get it done, post a comment down below. If you don't think I can get it done, once this month's over, gonna be 100% focused on getting trained up for that full marathon in October. Still gonna be posting daily. Still gonna end up doing something daily, but I'm gonna follow the training as far as the running goes. And days when I'm not running, I'm gonna be walking, but not 30,000 steps. Or I'm gonna end up doing something else, cross training, trying to do my first sit-up in decades. Working on my upper body, working on my core. And hopefully starting soon, I'll be able to start heading out to the Lake Bastrop where the marathon is, and I can start doing some trail stuff. I want to know ahead of time what it's like. Now I do understand it might rain. It might be bad weather. I can't plan for that ahead of time, but if at least I'm doing the trails, the rest of it is just suffering. And oh yeah, we're getting it done. But if this is the first time watching one of my videos, I'm Michael, 51 years old. I work full-time for a living. I used to weigh as much as 505 pounds. And October 10th of 2025, I decided that I was going to do 1 year of working out every day, and to do something like the Grand Canyon, I settled on a marathon. But October 11th of this year, 2026, is that marathon. We're getting there. But this month, I'm trying to do 1 million steps in 1 month to get below, for the first time in decades, below 300 pounds. And to bring awareness to the morbidly obese and severely obese, and There's a statistic people don't know. If they've seen one of my videos, they probably do know. 50 to 65% of the severely morbidly obese or morbidly obese were abused or neglected as children. When that all started, for me, I put on weight. I was a skinny kid in the 3rd grade. And I started putting on weight after that. I lived in that situation up to about 400 pounds of my weight. The other 100 pounds was just over the years. A little bit here, a little bit there. But basically I put on, well, I grew, but I put on all that weight because I was getting in my head. And long term, I'm not going to be able to keep the weight off if I don't fix the one thing that's causing it the most. It's this part here. Getting this, healing my heart, healing my head. Getting it to where I understand that I'm not at fault. I'm not unliked. There's people who care about me. Not everybody's out there to hurt me. So, but we're getting it done. Started packing up my bag. I'm missing stuff, I can't find it. And I got a sneaky feeling I know where it might be. Missing some battery banks and stuff like that. But trying to limit how much I take, because usually I want to go snorkeling on these trips if it's in the Caribbean, because it's warmer waters. But I'm going to be trying to concentrate on getting all my steps in first. Then I'm just going to go exploring around towns. I mean, we're going to Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, and I think 2 or 3 other places. 2 to 3 other places. Virgin voyages. And I'm looking forward to it. First time being on a Virgin Voyage cruise. I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time just walking, because I got to get ahead. Everything I'm behind after my flight on Thursday is going to need to be made up. Everything I'm currently behind will also need to get made up. And probably going to be still short tomorrow after I've walked for a little while, because I got to make sure my bag is ready. Completely ready. And make sure I weigh it and all that, and make sure I'm not overweight on it. But biggest thing is to have some fun and to still get my 1,000,000 steps in. What else is there? Yeah, I like strapping on a backpack and hiking around town in these ports. I don't stay in the port area. I have a tendency to go into town just because, well, port prices are tourist prices. You go where the locals are at. It's a little bit less screwy. I think Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands should be safe to walk around anyways. Not sure where the other place we're going is. But I think one of it's a private island in the Bahamas or something like that. I'm gonna drop y'all off. Trying to keep the videos a little bit shorter and a little bit faster paced. But love you, Full Size Life family. If you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, it's free. There'll be a Patreon link on some of my videos. I usually try to get it on there. if you want to buy me a cup of coffee. Other than that, tomorrow I'll see you, and I'm hoping to hit 35 or 37,000 steps today. So just be having a deficit of 4 or 5 or 6,000 steps, and we're about to cross over 20,000 already, and I've got hour and a half before work, so I should be 27 to 30,000 before I start working. But love you. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and take it easy. Talk to y'all tomorrow.